What's up, everybody? It's your boy DJ the Chef, and we back at it again with another Madden video to help you be successful as you compete online and whatever it is that you're doing. But before we get into the video, I just simply want to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you guys for stopping by the YouTube video. Thank you for all the subs. Thank you for all the love. And I want to let you guys know we made it. We got our first 2 downvotes on our video. And we got people in the Madden chat and on Facebook saying, I'm the reason why mud is trash. And we got one guy saying, this is lame. I'm the reason why there's so many noobs online making the game unenjoyable. Trash people like you is why MUT is full of trash blitzes. Y'all ruining Madden by creating terrible cheesers. Nobody wants to throw TDs all game against somebody that cheeses nano blitzes. And it makes me smile, man, because honestly, I'm happy for any type of engagement. If I can make something so controversial to make you think that I'm the reason why something happened when I have no control over this game, I will take it. Do I agree with a lot of those comments? For sure. Madden is broken. If you have been to the channel or if you even listened to any of my older videos, you understand that I did take a year off. I took a year off because Madden is a broken game. EA has no competition when it comes to making football games. Is that my fault as a gamer? My job as a gamer and my job as a content creator is to give you guys what I feel like is gonna allow you to be successful. I can't fix the game, nor can I break the game. That's all I can do as a content creator, is to break down things and allow you guys to be successful. So if you think I'm the reason why Madden is broke, thank you. I did not know I had so much power. Instead of being pissed off at us content creators, go be pissed off at EA Sports. Stop buying their games. Demand better quality from them and we won't have these issues. Now, let's get back to the video. Okay guys, so I'm actually really excited about this video because this is what I love to do. This is something that really helped me become a better Madden player throughout the years. I love film. I played football in college. We watched tons of film and it translates over into video games. So if you can understand how someone thinks and you can understand their thought process, you can understand how they play the game, which will ultimately make you a better Madden competitor. So today we are breaking down Skimbo and Tmoore's game at the Madden Classic that happened this weekend in Arlington, Texas. Let's get into the video. Alright guys, let's go ahead and get to some gameplay. So what we got here, like I said, is Skimbo versus Tmoore. The reason why we're breaking this game down is because I actually enjoyed watching this game. This is a game that Skimbo won ultimately, but I feel like Tmoore should have pulled it out. He wasn't able to capitalize on a lot of the mistakes that Skimbo made, and effectively that is why he lost. So let's go ahead and get into some game breakdowns. So I have the game over here pulled up on my second monitor and I'm going to walk you guys through why some of these route combinations that Skimbo ran work so effectively versus Tmoore. The route combinations, the decision making, pretty much everything that he did in what I believe his thought process was to win this game. So let's go ahead and get into the very first play of the game. Okay, so for a lot of competitive Madden gamers, that first drive or that first play against a new component is very pivotal in the rest of the game. It's going to tell you how they plan on attacking you, what their defensive scheme is, and ultimately are they a blitzer? Are they a man coverage guy? And especially in Madden 2020, where the meta is man coverage. And if you don't know what meta means most effective tactic available. So that means the game is normally shifted or weighs heavily in favor of one particular thing more than the other. In previous Maddens, it was zone and man was broken. This year, man is a freaking amazing. Zone, however, sucks. I wish they could just somehow merge the two. I don't know why they can't. Anyway, that's a rant. So a lot of things that you're gonna see here with Skimbo and Tmoore are really just trying to fill each other out. So the game doesn't really pick up until the second or third drive. So we're gonna go over the first drive with Skimbo. And this whole video is just gonna be Skimbo's offense. So the first thing Skimbo does is he motions out his first receiver. And he does that throughout the entire game. The reason why he's doing that is it makes all his plays look exactly the same. Now I know what you're saying, that's not real football. You don't motion receiver every play. You don't run the same formation every play. You don't do the same thing every play in real football. This is a game. This is a competitive game. At the end of the day, if you want a simulation, go to a simulation franchise. They have a place for you. These people are trying to win money. It's not cheesy, it's competitive. Anything is competitive, people are going to use what works. Why would you not use what works? My job is to help you figure out what works. Tell Madden, tell EA Sports, hey, fix the game. Anyway, Skimbo motions out his receiver because he plans on doing that throughout the entire game, as you'll see on these drives that we go through. All right, like I said, that first play is just information for Skimbo. He's just trying to figure out, he's just filling his opponent out now, right? So as you'll see here, bad throw, extremely bad throw, and Skimbo knows it. You can tell on his face. Tmoore knows it, and he should have got a pick. Tmoore ultimately loses his game, and in the fourth quarter, he was down by like 3, and that pick could have turned the game around. So again, we're motioning out that receiver, we're blocking most of our people, and we're only sending 3 on a route. DeAndre Hopkins catches that post to the left side. I don't know if Tmoore realizes this, but Skimbo loves the post coming from the left. He will try to run it from the right, but he runs it mostly from the left. So right now, it's not much to talk about, guys. These are basic routes, posts, outs, streaks, just to see what Tmoore's capabilities are and how he reacts to this gun bunch. All this information Skimbo is just collecting on him. How does he use her? How many people? What formations does he use? Does he run man? This particular time, you see that he does run 5 people, and he throws underneath. So now what Skimbo is doing is, all right, if I send 5 people out, how is he responding? What is he doing? Is he taking the high route or is he taking the low route? Is he coming off? Is he pulling back? What is he doing? So let's break down this play right here and why it worked. Okay, so what you have here, bunch with no motion. Skimbo's just trying to get somebody open. So off gate, as an offensive guy, the first thing you need to do is make a pre-play read. I have 2 high safeties here. I have a corner that's backed off, and I have a corner that's playing outside. Immediately, I know it's zone. Why do I know it's zone? Because this corner is lined up mostly outside, flat-footed, 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 flat-footed. Flat-footed meaning that both my feet are probably on the same level, and I'm facing the actual line of scrimmage. Second thing you need to do is a snap read. So on the snap, you need to be reading your linebackers and safeties. So the first thing I see is these safeties don't move back, they don't move down, they're waiting for something to happen. So I know that I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 underneath defenders and 1, 2 over top. And I know that I'm probably gonna have 3 or 4 rushers depending on if I have a guy coming or not. So Skimbo sends 5 out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This guy's going deep. This guy's going deep. These guys are deep. So now I have a 3, 1, 2, 3, on 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Skimbo loves high-low routes. And he already knows, you'll see it, we have somebody coming this way, somebody coming this way, and then we have 2 underneath low routes. So I have 2 mid routes, 2 low routes. And all he's doing is reading these guys here and figuring out what they're gonna do. So now my user is coming for the first crosser. My user is coming for this first crosser here. He holds him, and boom, as soon as he comes off, it now becomes a 4-on-3. So he's now taking himself out the play just to cover the 1 guy that's deep. So look at this. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys deeper than the 4 receivers that are underneath. This is why Skimbo is so good, because he scares you with this post, but this is what he wants. This is what he wants, but if you don't take this, he's gonna hit you here because it's an effective route. This post is a very effective route, but not with Fuller running it, with Hopkins running it. Personnel is key. Always remember personnel. So as soon as he sees this guy cross his face, this guy stay on his running back, this guy stay here, he already knows who he's hitting. Wide open. Give me that money. First down. Same thing. Pre-play read, right? Flat-footed, 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 flat-footed. No one here is telling me they're running man. Why? If he was running man, he probably would have shifted out here. If he was running man, he would look exactly how he's looking. So right now, pre-play, I'm reading zone. So I know what my zone beater routes are. So I'm gonna motion him out, run him on the wheel. Also, know what routes work very well against particular things. Everyone knows that the gun bunch with that wheel route with a fast receiver like Will Fuller is a man killer. If you do not protect that route, you are going to get burnt 9 out of 10 times. Tmoore does a great job protecting himself against that wheel route. That's only Skimbo's basic read. It's a very, very basic read. If it's not there, he immediately takes his eyes off of it and he's not worried about it anymore. And you'll see here, he could have hit it. I think he could have hit it. If he would have just got over his linebacker's head to the sideline, I think he could have hit it. But you'll see, okay, I'm just going to throw it away. Play it safe, throw it away. All right, so here we go again. Gun bunch. This is the only formation he's going to run. He tries to hit this seam route. Again, Tmoore has a great defensive play, and he should have caught another pick, in my opinion, off of the tip, but missed opportunity there. Again, gun bunch again by Skimbo. Making it look the same every time. It looks the same, but there's different routes every time he runs it. We're gonna motion Fuller out. Fuller comes back in. We get him off. Tmoore fakes out Skimbo. Tmoore actually gets to fake Skimbo out here because he almost acts like he's going to come off. I think Skimbo was expecting him to come off and cover X, and Tmoore actually fakes like he's going to right here. And then he fakes it, and then he stays on Fuller, and he could not capitalize, and he should have got the interception. Again, big play missed by Tmoore, and Skimbo knows it. Look at him, he's like, bro. He knows it. Big play, take away those points. Always gotta capitalize, and Tmoore knows it, bro. All right, so this time Skimbo switches the gun bunch and runs it from the left side. DeAndre Hopkins is coming out. And he's just seeing, it's just testing the waters, right? See what he's gonna do. What happens if I switch to gun bunch to the left side? How are you gonna play this? What's gonna happen? He's that underneath route real quick. He sees that corner back up into that soft cover 2, and he sees that linebacker not pick him up, and he runs it. Boom, quick, easy first down. Gun bunch with Hopkins to the right, runs that post, hits him underneath. Now he's just hitting him underneath. All right. So let's break this play down. This is the mesh route in gun bunch with the post behind it. So Skimbo's gonna bring this guy out, and he's gonna run him on a post, and then he's gonna motion these guys both to come to the flats. And the reason why he's doing that is because he hopes that the corner, if the corner's playing flats and this outside linebacker's playing flats, that they have to pick which one to cover over here. Again, Tmoore is setting himself up for failure mainly because he's keeping these safeties deep. I don't know why he's keeping them deep on the 10-yard line, but he's keeping them deep. So right now there's a 1, 2, 3 on a 2 on the mid to low level route and 1 to protect him deep. He's more than likely keeping him here because he's afraid of that post route by DeAndre Hopkins, but it leaves so much open underneath. And Skimbo knows that, so you'll see immediately off the bat, you have 1, 2 guys wide open. And you have 1, 2 trying to cover DeAndre Hopkins. That leaves a 1, 2, 3, 4 on 1, 2, 3 again, because both of these safeties, they're not doing they're not protecting you. They're not doing anything. They're literally just there to cover the post route because Skimbo has Tmoore so afraid of the post that he's taking these 2 guys to cover grass. So like I said, you have 1, 2, 3, 4 on 3. Here, here, and here. So now once the play's developed, you have 2 guys open. This guy is covered. This guy you think is covered, but he's not covered because that linebacker is outside. So if you throw it low and inside, that receiver will be able to pick it off of his toes. And as you'll see, that's what Skimbo does. He throws a low pass to the inside, and Johnson just scoops it up and tries to roll in for that touchdown. So basically what Skimbo has done, and what a lot of good offensive players do, is they get you so fixated on one particular thing that it forces you to change your defense. Tmoore is so afraid to give up that post because he either knows Skimbo runs that post effectively, or he knows that that's his favorite play, that he's taking 4 guys to cover that one route, which is leaving him underneath weak. And he's probably afraid that if he covers underneath, he's going to give up the post. But defense is all about switching it up, not allowing your opponent to know what's going on. Let's fast forward until later on in the game. All right, what we doing here? Same thing, gun bunch, motion him out. See, he gonna run the post. Yeah, there we go. And he's actually, so let's look at this, and we'll talk about why this worked. So look, same thing. He's been running the post route. He's run this mesh post several times now. So again, I will reiterate, it's not cheese. It's allowed in the game. Madden allows it. It's not cheating. It's about competition. If your opponent can't stop something, run that joint into the ground until they do, because your job is to be good and not care if it's cheesy or not. If you want non-cheese play, go join a franchise. Don't play online competitive mode. That's just how it is. I am a sim franchise guy. I had to get that through my head. But anyway, back to the game. That was just a rant. Skimbo motions the guy out, runs that post mesh. What's happening? 1, 2, 3, 4 guys. 1, 2, 3 underneath. You cannot cover 4 receivers with 3 guys. It's impossible. Somebody's gonna be open. Who gets open? He's open. He's coming open. But because Skimbo scrambled back so far to escape the pressure, even though he didn't have to because he's only rushing 4, but he probably thought the linebacker was coming, he didn't get to see this, so he just throws it away. But now he knows that for the next game, for the next time, you see him scratching his head like, man, I had a guy open, but I missed it. Now, this should have been an interception. The reason why it should have been an interception is Tmoore played it perfectly. You can't play it any better than that. I think he actually switches up his defense a little bit. Yeah, he actually switches up his defense slightly, puts this guy outside, which slowly gives him a little more time, because he sits in that lane. It slowly gives him a little more time to play that post and play these crossing routes. And he gets back there on time and cannot capitalize. That is so frustrating as a defender, because you know those are points you're taking away from one of the best gamers in the league right now. So here we go again with that mesh post. He's run this play 13 times in 2 drives. 13 times, but he hits something different every time. He allows you to tell him what's gonna be open. If you're not gonna blitz him, you're gonna sit back and just try to use it. Somebody's coming open. All right, what we gonna run? What do you think we gonna run? What do you think is gonna happen? We gonna motion DeAndre Hopkins out. Go ahead, motion him out, make our adjustments. Boom, touchdown. Give me that money. Let's break it down. So, why did this work? Again, look at this corner here. He's outside his receiver, playing flat-footed. Look at these safeties, they're deep. So I know I have 1, 2, 3, 4 covering 4, maybe, unless I motion somebody out, which would make it 5. So, if you do not drop anyone back, I have 4 on 4 if they all stay mid, but I know I'm running somebody high. These defenders don't help you down here, they only help you deep. So if I can take this corner out and this backer out, I now have a one-on-one with the safety. Let's see what he does. Takes this backer out, takes this corner out, sits this guy here, because this guy has to cover this guy here. He's worried about the quarterback, so he doesn't count. This guy's wide open. Who's he covering? No one. He's going to get him, but because he set this guy here behind that post, that linebacker has to respect it. Has to respect it. That post comes hot, boom, touchdown. Guys, that's it. I really do enjoy watching film. I really do enjoy getting into the head of these people. This is, like I said, one of the ways that I became a really good Madden player was understanding how the game responds to certain things. It is a game. There is some football behind it, but at the end of the day, it is a game. And you should play the game to win, period. If you enjoyed this and you want me to do more breakdowns of maybe some of these very good competitors that we see on the pro level, let me know. Hit me up with a comment if you enjoyed it. If not, we'll still do it. I mean, I enjoy it, so I'm still gonna do it. I do think that maybe we'll go into practice mode, or maybe we'll even go online and we'll try to pick up some of these schemes and run them for ourselves and see if we can make them as effective for us as the pros do for them. Other than that, like I said, it's your boy DJ the Chef. Play the game to win. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. My job is not to make you a simulation player. My job is to make you a competitive player. I am here to give you the tactics so you can win and you can go out here and get this money, not go out here and make friends. So if you don't like the blitzes, you don't like the plays that I'm giving you guys, you don't have to run them. I agree with you, Madden, but Madden is a game. It's not real football. That's all I can say. Like the channel, man. Subscribe. Hit me up in the comments. I'm here for you guys. Let's build this community. It's your boy DJ the Chef, and we out.